Hello, my name is Bradford. I'm with the Staten Lab, and today I wanted to share with you some of the tools we've been working on and a fun use case on hardware genomics for entity conversion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a case where we had some genes that were loaded in as mRNA instead of genes. We have an entity type for each. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to grab all of those gene entities and convert them to the correct gene entity type, even though they're in the database they're set as mRNAs. So to do that, we're going to use Elasticsearch, which allows us to easily search through all the entities. And we're going to use the new Tripal collections to save those search results as something that Alchemist can use. And Alchemist is going to convert all the entities in that collection to the correct entity type. So as we can see, we have this mRNA, which derives from an nRNA when we mean the gene. So if we visit this other features page, we can see that the type is set to mRNA, but the actual name is gene. And we can see in the relationship that the mRNA derives from it. So this is definitely a case where the mRNA, the gene was accidentally changed to an mRNA type, or was accidentally inserted as an mRNA type. So looking at this entity's name, it was a little bit different. The gene is a little bit different from the mRNA. It has gene in there. So I'm going to use the Elasticsearch on our site to search for the prefix, that maker scaffold bit, but not mRNA. Because the gene doesn't have the mRNA in the text, it just has gene as the suffix there. So if we submit the search, we can see we've got 22,000 results. And if you look at the categories on the right side, we've got mRNA polypeptide, which is the right type, which we want to convert back to gene. So what you can do is I'm going to do the search again without that mRNA bit, excluding bit, and hopefully I should have twice as many entities, right? And I do. I have 47,000 instead of 23,000. So this is great. I'm going to go ahead and resubmit this search. And now what I want to do is I want to save the outcome of this search as a collection. So Elasticsearch, we have a really simple way to do that with this Create Downloadable Collection button. So we press the button. First, we're going to pick the entity type that we want to create the collection for. And this might change, this interface might change a little bit. But you'll remember that we want the mRNA polypeptide type, not the mRNA contig. For the different organisms have that. We select that, we press next step. If you wanted to download the files, it would be important to select the right fields. Since we only really care about the list of entities, because we want to convert them with Tripal Alchemist, I'm going to just unselect stuff, and I'm going to pick just name so that the collection stays lightweight. And let's go ahead and name our collection so that we can find it later. And so in this case, I want to, these are a list of genes, and I want to convert them to mRNA from Chinese chestnut. So we say create the collection. The site will take a second to process that, and then we'll be able to view the collection on the collections page, and also to use the collection we just made for Tripal Alchemist. So this is the collections page. You can run the job or wait for the job to run to be able to download the files. So let's go ahead and find this collection in Alchemist. Alright, so you're going to go to the mid menu, click Tripal, Extensions, and Tripal Alchemist. And that'll open up the form. Alchemist can handle a few different types of transformations. Today I'm just going to show you the collection transformation method because that's what we created earlier. This will convert everything in the source bundle, all the entities in the source bundle, in the collection that are of the source bundle type we select, to whatever the destination bundle type we select. So we need to choose the mRNA polypeptide bundle, and we wanted to convert all those entities we put in this collection into a gene. So we do that And now we just need to pick the collection, and if we hit the transform submit button, that will submit the job, and when it's done, our entities will be converted. So after the job is run, we can go back to the site-wide search and we can look for, I guess we'll look at our mRNA and see if the relationship has been fixed. It should no longer be related to a different mRNA. The type of that should be a gene. You can see this first relationship is derived from the gene instead of the mRNA. So we've changed all of those genes to the correct type.